This is the Old Musician's Blog 129. Yeah, I'm out here doing the watering. Again, another smoky day here in the great Northwest. Well, it's the whole West, really. And it used to be when the fires started up that we were looking for the maps of where the fires are, and but now it's kind of shifted so that people are trying to figure out where is the smoke, where can you go where you don't have the smoke. So because you can sometimes like go out to the coast or something and they have smoke blowing in from different locations. So sometimes it's even been known to get clear here. So anyway, so that's the smoke update. More and more people are wearing masks, of course, and let's see. I did the bakery yesterday, and of course the bakery has just has its doors open, and it has no air conditioning. They have little ceiling fans in there. And it hasn't been that hot, though. The temperatures have been going a bit lower since the smoke is in the air and everything. But anyway, down there it was it was the jam, and we had Tim instead of Craig, and Peter's still back east, so there was no drummer, and so there was just four of us, which was Tim, me, Clem, and Scotty, and it was really very nice. And we had a couple of singers. The crowds are not so much because it's only people who are going to tolerate the smoke. People don't want to go out, even in the morning to get their coffee, and they probably want to go they might want to go somewhere else, a bit more out of the smoke. But it doesn't smell too bad like in the bakery. It's actually fairly comfortable in there, but you have to remember that that's it. And most people are just out kind of wandering around wishing they could get outside. Anyway, Wendy there, she said that she had a whole bunch of videos, little video clips, and they kept saying, do you have an iPhone? Do you have an iPhone? No, I don't have an iPhone. I got an Android phone. So I'm saying, do you have Google Drive? They said, well, if you have AirDrop, you can just go straight from one phone to the other, one iPhone to the other. And I said, well, then we're trying to figure out a way to get the cross-platform propagation, get them from one platform to the other, which is, the internet. When the internet came along, it made a really good place that it was kind of like a neutral zone where you could upload different kinds of files and download them, from one kind of platform to another, and that was the case for quite a while, that you could do that. But now it's kind of getting, the walled garden is coming up again, and it's not that easy to go from Apple to Android, unless you have some of the Google services, and the Apple people don't care about the Google services, and the Google people don't care about the Apple services. So it's off, so it makes it more difficult to go from one to the other. And finally, they emailed them to me, but they had to do it one at a time, so that was like 24 little video clips, which I'll collect. I collect them up and save them up on Google Drive, and hopefully they'll back themselves up onto Google Photos or someplace else. And I try to propagate these things across the platforms because I think that's the next wave of the computing. It's the cross-platform propagation, some kind of blockchain or some kind of decentralized solution, so that there's no company in the middle of it that lets everyone exchange files and videos and all kinds of data, across the different platforms, so we're not locked into these centralist, draconian companies that want to govern everything that we do and and watch us and all that. That's all unnecessary stuff. Okay, that's my rant for the day.